Today we're doing a review of a very popular fragrance called Dior Sauvage Parfum. We're going to cover many things in this review, including the scent profile, the performance, the versatility, and of course, we're going to take it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's get into this review. Before we discuss details regarding the scent profile, you should be aware that Dior Sauvage is the top selling fragrance on the market today. It's literally #1. So as far as the scent profile, it's not going to be unique. So if you're somebody looking for a unique kind of fragrance, unfortunately, Dior Sauvage Parfum will not be it. What this one does is it takes the original Eau de Toilette DNA, which is synonymous with that bergamot, ambroxan, and pepper combination, and it smooths it out even more than the Eau de Parfum. They add notes of vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood, giving it like a smooth, creamy, sweet dry down versus the original Eau de Toilette. It's not necessarily a sweet fragrance by any means. It's still a very heavy, ambroxan, fresh kind of fragrance. When you smell it, it's going to give you that fresh out the shower kind of feeling. But as far as the other flankers that I mentioned, the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum, this one is the smoothest version of this kind of style of fragrance. To me, this is the classiest, most elegant, the most grown-up version of the original Eau de Toilette fragrance, okay? So if you're looking for a more grown-up version of the original DNA, the Parfum is a fantastic choice. So just for a quick recap, it smells like the original Eau de Toilette, except this one here is a lot smoother, a lot rounder, because they add sandalwood, vanilla, and tonka bean, giving it that creamy sweetness, but it's still not a sweet fragrance, guys. This one is extremely fresh, like you're fresh out the shower. And this one here is the most grown-up version of the original Eau de Toilette DNA. The elixir goes in a completely different direction, guys, just to be clear. So this one is the closest version to the original with the most amount of maturity. The performance on this one right here had me very disappointed the first time I tried it, okay? It only lasted 2 hours, but it could have been a faulty batch because I had tested it at Ulta, and literally, guys, 3 hours later, it was gone. But with this batch right here, it literally lasted 8 to 10 hours, making it very close to a beast mode fragrance. It performs like a true parfum. The first 2 hours, it projects easily 2 feet, and it leaves a nice scent bubble and a strong sillage. And from the 2 to 6 hour mark, you're getting easily 1.5 feet of projection while still maintaining that scent bubble. And from the 6 to 8 hour mark, it goes down to about 6 inches of projection. And from the 8 to 10 hour mark, you are able to pick up nuances from the fragrance, but by then it's a skin scent. So you're going to get a solid 8 to 10 hours of performance out of this fragrance with pretty good projection. So the versatility on this one right here is pretty good because it has a nice balance between that fresh and smooth, creamy dry down. But there is certain environments where I would not suggest wearing this fragrance. You can wear it in the fall, winter, spring, and summer because it does have a nice balance between fresh and sweet. But in the high heat summertime, guys, do not go too heavy with the trigger because this one here easily projects a lot and it could potentially offend some people. In the office, you could definitely wear it, but just like the summertime, go light with the trigger because again, you don't want it to be an offensive, cloying kind of fragrance. Do not wear this one in the gym. You could definitely wear this one on dates, but just keep in mind, it is currently the most sold men's fragrance on the market and it could potentially remind a girl of her ex-boyfriend. So for some women, it actually might trigger negative emotions. So you can wear it on a date. I just wouldn't wear it on a first date if you're trying to stand out and be more of a unique character for the girl you're trying to impress. But it's definitely a fantastic choice to wear for the clubs because it's an attention grabbing kind of fragrance and it could be potentially a conversation starter if women recognize it. And you could definitely dress this one up with a suit and tie or casual. So as far as versatility, it is a very good fragrance, potentially a signature scent, but there's certain environments where you want to be careful with how much you spray it. And of course, guys, we took it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's play the footage. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance real quick? Sure. Thank you so much. You can smell it. Give us your honest opinion. It's not my fragrance.
Yeah, it's like musky.
Okay.
Nice.
So is it average for you or above average?
I'd say a little bit above average.
A little bit above average?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I think it's smoky and I like that for like a man scent.
Like a smoky, dark kind of vibe maybe?
Yeah.
So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give this one as a score?
Maybe like a 7.
A 7, so it's good, a little bit above average for you.
Yeah.
So the fragrance we showed you is gonna be Dior Sauvage Parfum. Yeah, so this is gonna be like a higher concentration of the original.
Can I smell it again?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day, appreciate you. See you later. How are you today?
What's up?
I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance,
You're
please?
a fragrance influencer?
Correct,
Is
yes.
that a real thing?
Yes, it is.
Seriously?
Seriously.
You get paid for that?
I do get paid for that.
Wow. It's not gonna smell like awful, right?
No, I promise. I mean, it's up to you. If you don't like it, you can also tell us, because I want to give like men the most honest opinion of what women think of fragrances. So if you don't like it, you could just be straight up with us.
It's
Like,
not gonna be like Dookie or something.
no. It's a designer popular
It's a real
fragrance.
thing, okay.
It's a real thing, yeah. It's not a prank.
That's nice.
It's nice.
It's light.
It's light. Okay.
It's not too strong.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
I like how detailed you are when you're giving us
good.
your answer.
It's good.
Is it average or above average for you?
That's a hard question.
I know. That's why I always ask it, because I'm like, we want the best, you know? So
I think I would like, if my husband walked in and wore that, I'd be like, ooh. So like, I'll give it above.
you give it above? That's
Yeah.
nice.
And you know, like when it mixes in with the sweat and like the
Like the
body odor,
pheromones and all that stuff. Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, I would put it above average. on
Above
that one,
average?
yeah.
So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give this one as a score?
Like a 7.
A 7. 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So the fragrance we showed you is going to be Dior Sauvage Parfum.
Uh-huh.
So this is the higher concentration of the original. It kind of comes off a little bit mature, a little bit grown up, more masculine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vibes.
So it is what I do, you see?
I see.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Good one.
You too. Thank you. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance real quick? Okay. Thank you. You can smell it. Let us know what you think. It's not my fragrance. You can give us your complete honest opinion.
It's pretty standard.
It's pretty standard. So average for you? Okay, so from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give this one as a score?
Like a 6?
6? Okay, so it's good for you, but not the best?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you say it's kind of like, I guess, average for you?
I think it's such a common scent.
Common scent. That's fair. It's a very popular fragrance. It's going to be Dior Sauvage Parfum. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Have a good day. So sorry to interrupt. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance?
Okay.
Thank you. You can smell it for us. Let us know what you think.
It's nice.
It's nice. Is it average or above average for you?
Average.
Average, 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance. I'll let you go.
Like a 5.
A 5. Awesome. Fragrance. Dior Sauvage Parfum. Thank you. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's? Thank you. This is for men, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And give us your honest opinion.
Smells like a rich man.
It smells like a rich man.
Yeah, it definitely smells at like country club, I guess.
Country club rich man. I love that.
But not in a douchey way, I think.
No,
No.
yeah.
Smell like
Like classy?
Yeah, a
I
little
think
more
it's
like a
classy.
clean, classy.
clean, cut, classy.
Yeah, yeah.
They should do my reviews for me.
This dude isn't afraid to go to Pilates with the girls.
Confident man.
He's
Yeah.
a girl's man, and he's secure in his masculinity.
I don't want to say he can hold my drink, but like maybe he can.
Maybe he can.
We'll watch him though. We'll
Yeah,
watch him.
yeah.
But yeah.
So is it average or above average?
Above
above
average.
Above average.
It's
Awesome.
not overpowering like Axe, you know?
Oh, everybody keeps saying like
It's
Axe
not
is like
Dior Sauvage. It's okay. No, don't lie. Wait, what the? This is the worst day of my life. Is that Dior Sauvage?
It is. I
Lying.
swear to God.
No, you're lying.
Swear to God.
You're
So
lying.
no, I'm honest.
He's ready to
So
go.
hear me out. So Dior Sauvage has multiple concentrations.
Really?
This is the Parfum, which is on the higher end.
I can't believe I said
Yeah.
I let that in for you.
And so the Eau de Toilette, which is the original one, is kind of the most popular youthful one. This one does come off a little bit mature, a little bit
Oh,
rounded.
okay, so it's a different version. Okay.
It's a different version of Dior Sauvage.
Okay.
But it has like some
It's
of the
a parfum,
elements.
not a
So
parfum.
sorry.
Parfum, there you go.
It even sounds classier.
Awesome. Well,
So funny.
1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score? I mean, I showed you the bottle now. I hope that doesn't skew the
No,
results.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Like a 7.5.
I'd give it an 8.5.
8.5. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You guys were awesome.
you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.
So that was probably one of the funniest women's reactions I've done. The girl was like, what the F? Like, there's no way that's Dior Sauvage. Some women, when they hear the word Dior Sauvage, it just rings alarms all over the place. And they're like, no, like, I hope he's not wearing Sauvage or anything like that. Take it with a grain of salt, okay? Like, some women will bring that kind of energy toward you. Some will find it to be kind of a funny moment where it's kind of like, oh my God, another Sauvage wearing kind of man. One girl said it smells like a confident country club rich man, which I could kind of understand because this one does have like an elegant, sophisticated vibe behind it, especially when compared to the original Eau de Toilette. Some women will compliment you on this fragrance, but other ones will find it to be a bit basic, not unique. But again, guys, that's because it is the most sold men's fragrance on the market. So of course, a lot of other men are currently wearing this fragrance DNA as we speak, so they won't find it to be unique. And that's why I say on a first date, I wouldn't reach for this fragrance, because it's going to remind her of her ex-boyfriend or another guy she might have went on a date with, okay? But I do believe you will get compliments with this fragrance, and for some other people, it might be a good fragrance, but not the most unique. So what's my final verdict on Dior Sauvage Parfum? Let's put the bottle down and get serious. So personally, the first time I tried this scent, I was extremely disappointed because the performance lasted like 2 to 3 hours, but this latest batch right here is giving me easily 8 to 10 hours of performance out of this fragrance. So the tester bottle could have been a faulty batch potentially. As far as the scent profile, I really do enjoy it. I believe it's the most classy, the most sophisticated version of the original Eau de Toilette DNA. Performance is really good, 8 to 10 hours easily out of this fragrance. Versatility is solid as well. You just want to be careful with the amount of times you spray it in certain environments, but it could easily be your signature scent. Women's reactions on this one right here, you are going to get compliments, but just keep in mind, guys, it is not that unique of a fragrance. I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware of every time I wear Sauvage, some women will recognize it, and to me, it doesn't really matter because I still enjoy it, and sometimes to me, it's a conversation starter. Is it my favorite Sauvage though? It's not. But I will say it kind of climbed up in the ranks for me. My favorite is the Eau de Parfum, the Eau de Toilette. This one will be the third one for me, and then the Elixir will be number 4. The Elixir is not necessarily a bad fragrance, it's just not my taste personally. So if I was to rank this one, I'll put it as number 3 because I just prefer the other two, the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum, because they're fresher compared to this one right here. It's simple as that, right? So it's just a matter of preference. I could see why somebody would say this is the best Dior Sauvage. It is the smoothest one. It is the most rounded out version of it. It's the classiest, the most mature version of the original Eau de Toilette DNA. So the argument is fair because it also has really good performance and good versatility as well. But overall speaking, this is a fantastic fragrance, and I could totally understand why somebody would prefer this one over any of the other Sauvages on the market. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Dior Sauvage Parfum. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below what video you want to see next. Make sure to subscribe. And if you want to follow me on social media, I'll leave it right there for you guys. Have a good day.